What's up everyone, John from Beyond ARTV, hands-free. Wondering how? I actually finally invested in getting a little car mount so I can not only, make videos on the go and look like a crazy person talking to myself in the car, but, I can use it for like GPS function and that sort of thing. Anyways, wanted to briefly review the movie The Visit, directed by M. Night Shyamalan. Now, you hear that name these days and you think, shit, this could be absolutely terrible. This could be the worst movie that I've watched all year. But I had not really checked out full-on reviews just because I didn't want to spoil anything for myself and I didn't want to have too much of an opinion already. I didn't want to feel like I already had an opinion on the movie, so I held off on that. But yeah, I went into this thing, I had heard it was better than stuff that he had done since like Lady in the Water, The Village, The Happening, which is probably one of the worst movies that I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit, bad performances all over the place. But we're talking a smaller budget this time around. We're not talking After Earth or The Last Airbender, two of those just nightmares that would not end. We're talking a smaller production company, not a smaller production company necessarily because I think Warner Brothers ended up picking it up, but just a small budget, and he made this film totally on his own, and that shows. It's awesome. I went into this thinking, okay, it's going to be a mediocre movie. It made me laugh. It scared me. It had a great twist in the film that I just didn't see coming. He's basically become a joke in a sense for his little twists that he throws in there, or else some sort of twist ending. But I'm not going to spoil it for you. Let me just say that it wasn't necessarily the ending. It wasn't the final thing that happened. It was the twist. But I actually did not see it coming. Maybe I should have, but I'm glad I didn't read on any reviews or anything like that. I didn't look on IMDb to see what was going on and really necessarily the plot. I had seen the trailer and that was it. And I saw that a couple of months ago, so it wasn't exactly fresh in my head. And I'm kind of glad that I went into it like that because it made the movie feel really fresh to me. And I'm actually driving by the theater right now. I can see it, that I saw this at last night. That's weird. Anyways, I thought the acting in this film was phenomenal, especially the child actors that they had. The kid in the movie, the boy, is like an up-and-coming rapper and he wants to be a rapper, and the daughter wants to be a filmmaker. So obviously that explains the found footage type movie that we get, rather than just, oh, it's paranormal activity and you know what, we're just going to turn all these cameras on and we just have all this money to sink into cameras. And they also explained how the kid got the cameras, which I thought was really interesting. The mom that sends the kids off to go with their grandparents. That's basically the whole plot of the movie. They haven't seen their grandparents in forever, but they're gonna go and see them, and the mom is just like, whatever. She seems to be, at least. The mom seems to be a very nonchalant type mom, but she works at Walmart, and she got the cameras for her daughter out of the little return bin. And there was like maybe a little defect with them or something like that. I was like, okay, I like that. I like that they actually explained it and just instead of saying, hey, this kid's got like fancy camera equipment and shit, and yeah, just go with it. So that was a nice little nod from M. Night himself there. And yeah, as the movie went on, it was a little rough at the start. I wasn't exactly sure how the humor of the film was going to go over and that sort of thing. But as it went on, I thought that it got better and better, and there were some laugh out loud moments in this movie. So and not just a few, it was like a lot of times I was actually finding myself just laughing, and it was like we were supposed to be laughing. I laughed hysterically at The Happening. I did. I just laughed time after time, but it wasn't because there was a joke there. It was because the dialogue was so fucking terrible and just felt so staged and lifeless and that sort of thing, and devoid of any kind of character whatsoever. But with The Visit, I actually felt that the characters were like totally in their role. They had immersed themselves into it, and as a result, it just came with some scary moments. It felt genuine whenever I was laughing, and it felt genuine whenever I was scared. And that's really all I could ask from this film. I definitely recommend you guys check it out for yourself. The grandparents were very scary, I thought, and there were some moments that definitely had me jumping. And my friend that I was with was like, are you seriously jumping? And I was like, yeah, okay, he got me. Shyamalan ding dong got me. But The Visit, I'm not going to spoil any more of the plot for you. Great acting. I thought the editing was well done, the pace of the film was good, it didn't feel too long or anything like that. In fact, I was surprised that it was already over when it was over. The ending to this film was great and very suspenseful. There was a lot going on there, and it just kept me engaged through and through. So for me personally, this is probably my favorite Shyamalan film since the Unbreakable, Sixth Sense type days. Liked it even more than The Village, I would say. I saw some people saying, well, it's his best work since The Village. I say it's better than The Village, personally, and I'm gonna go with a 4 out of 5 for The Visit. If you've seen it, let me know what you thought about it. I'm curious, because I know this is gonna be one that gets those mixed reactions. I'm not exactly sure if everyone's gonna feel the same way that I do, but I thought it was really enjoyable, and I will definitely see this film again once it's released on like Blu-ray and at Redbox and that sort of thing. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash the like button on this video. Let me know what you think, I should say. Sorry, I got a little tongue-tied there. Let me know what you think of this camera angle and the car mount and everything. I think it's better than me sitting it at a weird angle if I have to film in the car or something like that. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon right here on Beyond ARTV.